Poison types aren't just for villains or frontier brains. In other regions, we've seen the poison types embraced by important characters like Koga, the former gym leader that turned into an Elite Four member, and his daughter Janine, the Futsia City gym leader. Both are ninjas, and that brings us to Hoenn's own ninja representative, the Ninja Boy trainer class. Ninja Boys are unique to Hoenn and Sinnoh and are often seen using classic poison types like Coffin and Whizzing. Sometimes paired with fast sneaky Pokémons like Ninjas and its evolution line. In the Pokémon Adventures manga, they use Pokémons like Gulpin and Oddish. And in the games, they are known for disguising themselves as trees, rocks, and even sand dunes to ambush unsuspecting trainers. Fun fact, they even have their own TGC supporter car. So today, we're making the Ninja Boy the star, our champion of Hoenn. Let's build a monotype poison team for him as if he were the next champion of the region. And as always, the rules for this video are simple. First, we can only use Pokémon that has poison as a type. Second, we can only use Pokémon that we can find in Hoenn, but we can evolve them even if the evolution comes in further generations. And third, I decided to add a special rule. We need to use at least one ninja related type move for each member of the team. To open the fight, I want to use Crobat, our fast disruptor, with the hidden ability Infiltrator, like every good ninja to avoid obstacles like Light Scream, Reflect, and Substitutes. The moveset consists in U-turn to attack and switch out. Ninjas historically struck quickly and retreated to avoid direct combat. Stop Frost Poison to attack with Venom, maybe get Poison status condition and a critical hit. Stop Brave Bird to deal damage with this strong attack even if it does recoil damage to our Pokémon. And at last is Crunch for coverage against psychic types. Since we got a bunch of coverage with this moveset, the item is Spell Belt that boosts the damage of super effective move by 20%. The next addition to the team is Tentacruel, our hazard controller. The ability is Clear Body to avoid stat reductions. The object is a Payapa Berry, in case that we are dealing with a fast Psychic type Pokémon like Alakazam. This berry reduces the damage of Psychic type attacks. Moves are, of course, Rapid Spin to remove hazards and get the speed boost. Thief to steal the opponent object, and it's good against Psychic type Pokémons. Ninjas were spies and burglars, stealing documents, tools, and scrolls. This attack is a great representation of that. Stop Surf for coverage and Ice Beam for coverage as well. Next, it's Seviper, our wild card. The ability is Shed Skin. This ability helps us to recover from status conditions. The object is Black Sludge to recover HP at the end of each turn. Switcheroo, if the opponent is not a poison type, we can give them the object so it deals damage to the opponent cause only poison types can recover HP with a Black Sludge. Ninjas are known for illusions, traps, and confusing the enemy. Switcheroo is the literal switch trick. Glare to paralyze our opponent. Next is Flamethrower for coverage against Steel type Pokémon cause they are immune to poison. And at last is Stop Poison Jab to deal damage and maybe poison our rival's Pokémon. The next member is Rossray, our Poison Torture. The ability is Natural Cure to recover from status condition while switching out. The item is Leftovers. Recover HP at the end of each turn and to avoid repeating objects. The moves are Toxic to make sure we poison our opponent, Protect to let the poison deal more damage and get more free turns, Substitute in case that we're faster and already use Protect. I believe that I don't need to explain why this is a ninja move, like. And last is Stop Giga Drain to attack and recover HP if we need it. Of course, we need to add Mug, our special wall. The ability is a sticky hole that prevents us of losing the object, and the item is Assault Vest to improve our special defense even more, but we can't use status moves. The moveset consists in Knock Off to deal damage and remove the opponent object, Shadow Sneak, priority move to deal damage. The user literally vanishes and reappears with a quick strike like a classic shinobi technique. Stop Poison Jab to deal damage and maybe get the poison status condition. And at last, I got Ice Punch for coverage. And at last is of course our ninja's signature Pokémon, the physical wall, Whizzing. The ability is Levitate to be immune to ground type attacks. And the item is a Custap Berry to move first when we have low HP. The moveset is Explosion. Ninjas in folklore were sometimes portrayed as willing to sacrifice themselves to complete their missions. like a kamikaze attack paired with the berry to make sure that we can activate this move. Our other ninja move is Toxic Spikes, setting hazards and getting the poison status condition to our opponent Pokemon when they switch in. Stop Slush Bomb to deal damage and maybe get the poison status condition. And at last, I pick Flamethrower for coverage. I wanted to add double team somehow, but I didn't find a way to do it. If you know how, please let me know in the comments. And as always guys, thank you for watching the entire video. Please subscribe, like, comment, or whatever you want to do. And I'll see you until the next one. Bye bye. Can't believe that we don't have a poison type gym leader in Hoenn. But as always, thank you for watching until the end. And bye bye guys.